Hi, my beautiful souls, my beautiful friends, everyone out there. Hi, this is Destiny. Guys, I ran in here real quick and I was like, I want to talk to you guys. I just have more information on the topic of authenticity, being your authentic self. And I just want to get more in deep into that. I've got plenty of videos out there also with that topic. I have done that topic so many times before. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you will be able to pull up a lot of my videos on being your authentic self and anything about authentic. And a lot of good teachers out there has been teaching on this subject. Guys, welcome. This is Destiny here on this beautiful afternoon. I think it's Wednesday, and it is February 5th, 2020. I gotta get into this because I ran off of my job and I was saying I'm getting to this quick and fast because I gotta get back on my job, okay? But I'm gonna break this down as a mini series. I'm gonna do that because I don't want this video to be a long, drawn out one video or two long videos. I want to break them up in little increments, little mini series, and it may take 4 or 5 times. And I want to keep them between 10 or 15, no more than 15, okay? So, and I'm going to start wasting time now if I keep running my mouth. So guys, welcome in the room, and welcome to Destiny Forever. And I'm here to share this information on how to be authentic in an illusional world. And this will be part 1 of the mini series, okay? And I'm just going to dive right into it. Be yourself. And I know people hear it all the time. Be yourself, be yourself, be yourself. But it's a paradox. You know what I'm saying? It's actually a paradox. But people constantly say, you be yourself, you know? So I'll tell you this, guys, just be yourself. Ain't no other way. Just be yourself. And that is how to be authentic in an illusional world. Okay? Doesn't that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. And we're going to talk about the many different masks. And that's another video that Destiny has done. I've done videos on wearing different masks and all that. And you can go back probably 7-8 months ago. You'll probably see some of those videos as well. But let's talk about masks as well. I'm going to pull this wearing mask in with being authentic and how we're living in this illusional type of world. Because we always constantly putting on some type of mask so we can fit in, so we can disguise ourselves, so we can hide the true self. But masks, guys, are dangerous. I'm serious. And people take it like, oh, we're going out to a social event, we're going out to a costume party, or it's an event that we all dressed up. But you don't know the information behind the topic of mask and how it came about. And there's a lot of topics out there, guys, you just don't understand the meaning of different things that are being taught, different customs of how these things came about. We don't know. We just dive on deep into everything that we hear because everybody's talking about it. Everybody's teaching about it. Everybody's doing something with it. So I'm on board with it. But why? If you don't understand, you better get understanding of what you're doing. Do some research. Do some sit down time and shut down everything around you so you can get wisdom, so you can get knowledge. And with all that I'm telling you, people, get understanding. We got to stop pairing up with people and agreeing with people and running with everything what everybody is saying and doing what everybody is doing and acting out in every form that everybody is acting out with different topics and subjects and not understanding what the subjects are and what they mean. Mask comes from a background culture, and I'm going to explain a little bit about that. But also, a lot of people don't know what authentic means. They don't even know. They heard it, Yes, they talked about it. They said a lot of things about it. They agreed and they mimicked it or they mocked what other people had been saying. But did you get a really understanding of what it was? Did you understand what really true authenticity is? Read, people. Study, study, study. Get wisdom, guys. Get knowledge and do that through reading, studying, doing research, intensive research. And that a long time will bring you in contact and connection with your divine creator. But masks are so dangerous. They don't merely hide our being, but what it does, it transforms who we are. We become who we impersonate. And like I can say that comparing what this scripture in the Bible said, as a man or a woman thinks within his or her heart, so they become. So whatever that you pretend that you are by wearing this mask, what character that you are trying to portray, because I'm putting on this mask to present this performance, then you're impersonating a person or character that is not even your own. It's not your identity. It's not your true authentic self. Guys, the use of masks is not what you think. And I'm telling you it again. The use of masks is not what you think. The official celebration of using masks came about in let me get that correct. The official celebration of using masks came about in 1296, and it was used by the Venetian Carnival. And what they did was they presented this event of wearing masks to give people a platform, a place to showcase themselves, a place where they can ride so they can fit in with everything and everyone else around them. And what it was presented a way to give these people this platform, especially the lower classes of people. And it was a way of giving them a time for them to have fun. Poor people didn't have fun. They worked hard all the time. They were enslaved all the time. They were not selected to go to events. They were selected to be a part of things and celebrations, They constantly had to work. So they brought about the mask so they can wear these masks so they can come into these events and nobody would have to recognize that they were a lower class of people so they could have fun as well. Mask, guys, it guaranteed total anonymity, guys. Leveling the social divisions where people were divided into groups. The rich had their high class of people, and they can't be mixed with the elite, and and all those different social groups. Well, people were allowed to behave freely, to be themselves when they wore a mask. It didn't matter about what you felt like, what your true identity was, or what you were feeling at that moment with your life, or what you were going through at that point in your life. The mask you put it on was a disguise to make you feel better, to dress you up, so it can hide your true self. It can hide your pain, your fears, your hurt, your lost identity, your tiredness, your frustrations, and all that. This kind of fakeness and deception, guys, it were inspired by Greek and Roman festivals. Go do research. To do some research. I'm telling you like it is. I study. I get wisdom. I get knowledge, and all I get understanding through studying history, cultures, backgrounds, anything, religions. I study. And that's not to boast, but that's how I learn, because I can't depend on someone to give the truth to me. The purpose of mass was to make everyone feel equal. Nobody feeling like I'm less than, I'm not valuable as that person, I'm not as great as that person, I'm not as adorable or as handsome or as gorgeous as that person. Everybody was equal. It gave you a platform to feel like you were equal. Everyone was feeling equal. Citizens, they could safely mock authority and aristocracy in public because they wore a mask. But the intent to vent tensions and discontentment caused a very surprising effect when these masks was put on. Masks, it encouraged people to free their darkest side, to hide and run away from their flaws and their ugliness, their frustration, whatever it is. It causes it to hide it and to take it away. Take away the darkness side of them. Soon hiding one's identity, guys, it became the perfect disguise for theft and physical attacks that still run right over into today's time. Nothing changes because nobody is getting out there to understand and getting wills and knowledge to know how to be able to present the information to give people a better understanding of what these things mean. So it runs over, and today we are still doing the same things, running to Mardi Gras, running to costume parties, and celebrating Halloween and putting on masks. And every day we're going to find some other kind of mask that we put on. We go into our jobs, into our workplace, and to whatever social place that we're in, we have to wear a mask to hide the darkness, the pain. But again, guys, I'm going to tell you, after the sunset, the Venetian Carnival turn into something more sinister. And that means more weird, sinning, ugly, evil, and wickedness that you can never imagine. Attackers could freely commit robberies or indecent acts because why? They were wearing masks, and I can do all the evil and the wickedness that I can do, and nobody would never know who I am because I am wearing a mask. And that's what it created. When the Venetian Carnival, they start putting these masks out there for people to have fun, then they turn it on a bad side. And like I said, I want to take people and their low-life thinking, their evil, wicked thoughts to turn a good thing around to something wicked, harmful, and hurt, and it continue to pass down all to generation to generation and generation. And people took advantage of that. And then these attackers came in and they would do it. They would do horrible, wicked, and mean, evil things because they were hiding themselves behind a mask. They committed robberies and they did all kinds of indecent acts on people. Guys, masks are tricky though. They hide your identity, but they do not hide your true self. So don't think because you're going to put on that mask, I'm going to know you because I have discernment. I can look at you and you can have 20 masks on, but I'm going to know your spirit. I'm going to know the words and the person behind the words that you're speaking. But we wear these masks. And the time comes when we cannot remove them without removing some of our own skin. And in a world that rewards flawless masks, guys, it's hard to separate our identity from what we pretend because we become so comfortable living in that place. It becomes a part of us. Just like we put on makeup, we wear all kinds of makeup and disguise, and we afraid now because it's all we hide behind because people can't see our bags and our wrinkles and all the lines and all these little trenches in our faces because I'm wearing all this thick makeup paste on my face. But if I take it off, I can't go out in public. I can't go out there and be seen. I can't walk in the bedroom with my family members or friends coming in the house because they're going to see my real me. That means you'll become addicted to it. You have lived in pretense for so long, now you're afraid to separate yourself from it. It's just like that mask. The mask we wear might seem authentic, guys, but they are just a disguise. Guys, let me say this. Our society constantly tells you, it tells us all the time, be yourself. Be yourself. But what does that mean? And the next time someone tells you that, you turn around and say, you tell me what be myself means, what you think being myself means. And then you stop after you hear what they got to say. Now you let me tell you what be yourself means to me, because I am being myself. And you address them, let them know, I know who I am. I am myself. I am my raw and authentic and my beautiful self. And I do not need to be defined about or defined by your words or how you label me. Guys, we want to be authentic, even if we don't know what it is. Everybody's talking about it. I want to be a part of it. Everybody's out there doing it. Everybody's out there into it. I want to be a part of it. But be yourself. That's the paradox of the modern version of be yourself. Rather than searching within, like I keep saying, go deep within, people are trying to match what authentic means to other people. You cannot match your authentic self up against somebody else's personality, their character, their flaws, or their whatever they're doing. They are not you. You gotta be you. So guys, we'll turn inner exploration into a guessing game. We mess up anything. Being yourself is not about standing out, and it's not about being different from others. Being authentic, guys, is following your own path. It's following the plans of the divine creator God. It's knowing your purpose and your identity. It's growing to your greater and higher self. It's allowing yourself to be detached from everything that tries to control you, manipulate you, and try to take power over you, to try to keep you dumbed down, ignorant, and try to define you by their way of believing what you should be or how you should be or what you should be doing or how you should act. No, guys, we cannot stand for that. We are not, can be judged against what people are seeing by other people, because we all different. So being authentic is following your own path. Your own path. The Creator God has created a path for each one of us, our own perfect path. He's given us a perfect, authentic assignment. And like I said, we all have a different assignment. We all do it in different ways. But sometimes we all may be having the same assignment. We got our different paths leading toward one another. And we on our own path, not comparing ourselves or yourself or myself to anybody else. And when you try to be different, and what happens is that you totally disconnect yourself from what you want. So when being yourself becomes the new fad, self-development is no longer a meaningful journey to us. This spiritual awakening is no longer a meaningful to us. Knowing who our true authentic self is no longer meaningful to us. Because we'll let people get their hands on it, messing up everything. The ego is still playing its tricks, its programs with other people to keep you in that place where you will never be grow into your greater higher self. And when being yourself, like I said, turns into that fad, you lose yourself, your purpose, your identity. The mandate is to become different, turns you into anything but authentic. Now you become someone else's puppet, someone else's program, someone else's little string that they can pull. Because whatever you give your power over to, that is what controls you. But whatever you use your power to speak your words out, becomes your reality. Your power takes that control of power away from them because you stand up on your own power. Now you are speaking out your truth. That's how you become authentic. Authenticity is about staying true to what you believe. And you better hear that. Since you may not know what authentic is, authenticity is staying true to what you believe, not about your image, not about what people see, not about what you look in the mirror and say, oh, that's not me. I'm not good enough. I'm not perfect enough. No, not about your image, but it is about being brave, guys, being bold, being daring to stand up to express your genuine feelings and your opinions. So don't confuse being genuine with permission to do whatever that you want to do. It's me, I'm going to do whatever I want, not walking over other people, disrespecting other people, not putting down yourself or trying to put up yourself up so much greater and higher than anybody else, and ignoring the value, the genuineness and realness of other people's lives. They matter. People matters, guys. So, don't confuse being genuine with permission to do whatever it is that you want, though it is not the way it works. Instead of freeing authentic selves, mask, guys, it liberates people's their darkest side, their darkest secrets, their identity, their personality, their characteristics. And it does all these crazy things and we think it's okay. But you gotta deal with it when the mask comes off. When you come from all behind the hiding of everything, you gotta still deal with it. Authenticity, guys, is at heart the ideal that we should make the way we behave on the outside match what we feel on the inside. But really, a functioning society depends on keeping a healthy distance between the two. You gotta know the difference. So who are you really? Ask yourself that. That's one question everybody's out there asking and they're still there searching. Guys, who are you really? Authenticity in a psychological sense of the word is connected with your identity. And this existentialism philosophy guy movement that people was talking about it, consider authenticity as a degree to which one is true to one's personality or the character, despite external pressures. But then we had such people who teaches that kind of philosophy, value individualism, that we are independently acting and responsible, conscious beings. And on the contrary, guys, all of this considered, it was a lack of authenticity. It was all considered as a bad faith. Basically, those human beings under pressure, guys, from society, adopt values and they disown their own innate freedom. Let me give you a quote, and I'm going to conclude this. A quote that is about Oscar Wilde, and I don't even know if you know him, but this is a quote, this is a statement that he said. Man is least himself when he talks in his own person. Give him a mask and he will tell you the truth. Unquote. That was by Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde. Guys, but when you are not authentic, The only person you fool is yourself. You're not fooling nobody else. You might think you are. You're not fooling nobody else but yourself. So acting inauthentically, it only drives deception and resentment. That's it. Part one of the mini series of how to be authentic in an illusional world. Mini series part one. Guys, the next one I'm gonna keep it shorter. That was just a little introduction, but I will see you at the next video. Jessica, gotta get back to the job. I love you, and I will see you guys later. Namaste. Have a wonderful, fantastic day. Authenticity, part one of the mini series. The rest of them, I'm gonna guarantee you, I'm gonna keep them at a whole lot shorter. But I had to introduce it, get it all set up for the first one. Love you. Namaste. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.